Love's Betrayal Uncovered. I never thought a slammed door would change my life, but when I came home early and heard yelling from the living room, I froze. My boyfriend and my best friend, of all people, were standing toe-to-toe, faces red and voices cracking, going back and forth about who was more in love with me. I was about to step in, heart pounding, thinking maybe this was some sick joke, when my name dropped in the middle of a sentence like a grenade. You don't get to confess first, you don't get to tell her you slept with me like you're the hero. Time stopped. I felt my legs go numb as both their heads whipped toward me, mouths still half open from the argument. My boyfriend tried to reach for me, but my best friend stepped in front of him, as if protecting me from the explosion they'd both set off. The air was thick with panic and guilt. They started tripping over apologies, each desperate to explain, but all I could hear was the echo of their fight. The worst part, what made me want to scream, was realizing that they weren't just arguing about a mistake. They were fighting over the right to break my heart. I laughed, loud, sharp, and ugly, because it was the only thing I could do that didn't involve collapsing. Every night out, every shared secret, every moment I thought was just between me and either of them suddenly felt tainted. They confessed it started as a drunken accident, but turned into something more, something they'd kept hidden for months. The betrayal wasn't just the cheating, it was the competition, the fact that my feelings were just another prize for them to fight over. I left without packing a bag, ignoring their pleas, not because I hated them, but because deep down, I realized I'd spent years choosing people who thrived on drama, who turned love into a battlefield. The real shock wasn't that they'd slept together. It was how much of myself I'd lost by loving people who saw me as something to win.